Hey everyone, it's DJ Cole Thing. I'm back in another video, and today we're talking about music streaming services. Well, I had to switch to Spotify because I recently purchased the DJ Pro 2 app for my 25th birthday. And we went to Walmart, purchased a $50 iTunes gift card, which I used all the money on. That and 1 cent of a song, and then my debit card paid for the rest. And also, with this application comes the Spotify integration with this application. So this has the local library, the iTunes library, the Spotify library, the videos library, and also the files library, of all the music files that are stored on the computer. Just in case if I forget a song, I can just look it up in the files there and search the files, which I think is super neat. And this is what we're going to talk about right here, the Spotify library. And the reason why I chose Spotify, because it has the best music library of all the DJ applications. Because if you choose a music streaming service for both Serato and Virtual DJ, all you get are playlists. With this, you get a whole entire browsing library of all of the genres ever, because Spotify has that kind of layout. If you're familiar with the Spotify layout, you'll know that it has genres and moods. It has the browse feature for new releases featured, top 100, top list. You got pop, hip hop, mood, workout, decades, country, focus, Latin, chill, dance, electronic, R&B, rock, indie, folk and acoustic, party, sleep, classical, jazz, Christian, which is one I've been mainly focusing on, gaming, romance, K-pop, pop culture, Arab, Decel, Afro, Ellen, metal, reggae, soul, blues, punk, funk, dinner, Black History Is Now, Spotify singles, Communicate, Kids and Family, which is what I'll also be focusing on because I am a kids party DJ, comedy, and world music. And it's all right there in the Spotify library, which I think is super neat. And of course, you get my own library right here. I got thousands and thousands of songs from Apple Music, and they got saved into my library, which I think is super neat. I mean, I can scroll through it within minutes or seconds. Sorry. Man, what's going on with my throat? Oh, I forgot. It's clogged. So, and of course, all my playlists are right there in Spotify, which I think is super, super convenient. Once I build a playlist, I can actually build a playlist in Spotify, and it'll pop up right there in DJ Pro 2. And I just think that is really cool. Really cool. And of course, I can use my phone as a remote to control Spotify. Let's say I have my computer connected to one of my speakers here in the man cave, and I want to control it from far away. I can use my phone to control the music coming from Spotify on my phone using the Spotify Connect feature, which is one of the things I really want to do in the future. When I get my very first ever Wi-Fi Bluetooth speaker and connect it with Spotify, I can do so. And it's built right into DJ Pro 2. And I also love the sound quality of Spotify compared to Apple Music, where with Spotify you get 320 kilobits per second streaming, and on Apple Music you get 256 kilobits per second streaming. So the streaming quality is much larger on Spotify, which makes it a much what's the word I'm looking for? Detailed streaming, and you get a much louder experience. You get a much better experience with Spotify than you do Apple Music. in my personal experience. And plus, I've been having problems with my Apple Music application on the computer. If I want to search something in Apple Music, I have to go to the Browse section and load up the Apple Music. It should be right there in your library. Just go to the search bar, and if you want to search Apple Music or your library, you can do so, but I don't know what's going on. So that's why I chose Spotify. That's another reason why I chose Spotify, is because it's got a better search bar than Apple Music. Apple Music, it's been buggy when it comes to searching in the computer. So I get a much better user experience in Spotify rather than Apple Music. I mean, I love Apple. They create really great products and services, but Apple Music really needs some work. Especially the iTunes app, it really needs some work. So when I open up iTunes, I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to go to the iTunes application on my computer. I know you can't see it, but I'm just discussing it. And I go here, and let's say I want to search Michael Jackson. And it just searches the playlist. I mean, that is just, it's unusual for iTunes to do this. It used to, if you want to search something, you can search Apple Music or your library, but you have to, it's just messed up. It's been messed up a lot lately, especially when searching music in the Apple Music service. Instead of searching in your library, it needs to search within the Apple Music service. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe it'll be updated very soon. I mean, this is my most favorite application. Especially to download songs offline is by going to iTunes. But pretty soon the iTunes store will be shut down, and we don't know what to do as DJs. I guess stick with my Spotify library as well as my BPM Supreme library that I've been building over the last, I can't remember how long. It's been a while. Well, it's been at least 4 or 5 months since I joined BPM Supreme. Ever since I started paying for BPM Supreme, I've been building my library. It's been getting bigger and bigger with every single release. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to go to BPM Supreme. BPM Supreme. We're going to log in to BPM Supreme. Log into Facebook. So, there's BPM Supreme. And I can search whatever I want to search for. Let's say Pop and Mainstream. I can search for whatever songs I want to search for. There's a new Me song from Taylor Swift, which I won't be downloading because I don't even know that song yet. I'll have to take some time to learn it on Spotify before I download it on BPM Supreme. Let's check the 80s and back. 80s and back. Let's see what else is there. The Look of Love. Sweet. I remember hearing that song for the very first time on vinyl. So we're going to download The Look of Love. Is from today. It's by the artist ABC. So we're going to download The Look of Love. 90s music. Let's check some 90s music. Some brand new 90s music from today. My Hoopty. Oh, yes. I'm definitely going to download that Sir Mix-a-Lot song. It's called My Hoopty. I'm definitely downloading that. Ordinary World. Let's see if I know that one. Definitely, because I actually do have that song on CD. And there's the two songs, which is amazing, if you ask me. So we're gonna check all of our 90s music and see if we're caught up. You're caught up on 90s music. Let's try 2000s. And this is what I'll be dealing with when the iTunes Music Store finally gets shut down. Is I think they put a lot more music on BPM Supreme for us DJs if we want to go towards a digital music store like Amazon, Google, or BeatSource, or TrackSource, or any other digital media store made by DJs. So we're going to go to Serato, where to get music. Let's see, Serato, where to get music. Serato, where to get music blog. So there's DJ City. So these are the record pools you can go to when the iTunes Music Store finally shuts down. It's called DJ City, BPM Supreme, Club Killers, Direct Music Service, Beat Junkies, Digital Music Pool, Promo Only, Smash Vision, Late Night Record Pool, iDJ Pool, and digital media stores like Amazon, Beatport, Juno Download, Boomkat, Bleep, TrackSource. And of course, I would stay away from SoundCloud because the songs sound completely horrible, especially when you're in a club setting or a party setting and you're playing it on a PA speaker. It's not going to sound as good, so I would stay away from SoundCloud. And that's where to get started, is DJ record pools and digital media stores. When we take out iTunes, all we have left is Amazon, Beatport, Juno Download, Boomkat, Bleep, and TrackSource to purchase music individually. And we also have Google if you want to download music offline using the Google Play downloader, the music manager, to download music from Google Play Music and download each song as you download them, which is amazing. But for us DJs, we might as well stay with record pools like DJ City, BPM Supreme, Club Killers, Direct Music Service, Beat Junkies, Digital Music Pool, Promo Only, Smash Vision if you're a video DJ, Late Night Record Pool, iDJ Pool. It all depends on the budget and the type of DJ you are. I chose BPM Supreme since I'm a party DJ and it has the music that I want. And it also fits within my budget, which is amazing. And it works like that. So I actually do love BPM Supreme. It's got thousands and thousands of songs. It's got a total of, it says here audio, 75,935. That is crazy. That's in new releases. There's created sets for us DJs who want to have automatic playlists. There's a created set, radio charts. And since we're going to go to the top 40. And I think we're good to go on top 40 music. It'll always keep us up to date on top 40 music. And we can choose whatever we want. And there's also the top downloads. And we can choose whatever we want. We're going to choose pop and mainstream. These are the top downloads, what everyone's downloading off BPM Supreme. And I really am going to miss the iTunes Music Store because it is the center of what DJs use to fill in the gaps. Because as you know, BPM Supreme or other DJ record pools out there don't have every song that has ever been released. It just has songs that they're mainly focused on. That, it has songs that record pool is focused on. And basically what I'm trying to say is it's got music that fits within that particular DJ. That particular type of DJ. So BPM Supreme is good for party DJs, wedding DJs. Some club DJs might find this, helpful. And there's also DJ City, which, them and Beatport are teaming up and creating a brand new digital media store or digital music store for us DJs called BeatSource. I can't wait. I can't wait to use this and find some really great music that I couldn't find on BPM Supreme. Build up my music library for DJing. So it's taking forever to load up some of the top downloads. That's actually really cool. I mean, it shows some of the top 5 music, so it shows some of the top music on the top downloads. So I can pretty much use this entire music pool and find some really great music for my DJ sets this summer. And if I can't find a song that is, not in BPM Supreme or my record pools or on iTunes for the time being, I can find it on Spotify. So Spotify will really get me through some of the song requests. I can drag and drop those songs into my queue and play those songs temporarily just to fulfill those requests. Because every DJ has at least some type of request list. But I think that's all I'm going to deal with right now. So I guess we're good to go on music. So I'm going to show you how to do something like this. So ABC, The Look of Love, actually goes into my 80s music. So this goes into BPM Supreme. And I'm going to put this all the way down to, let's see, 80s folder number 2. We're going to start filling that up. DJ Pro 2, and just drag and drop that into my old school hits, if we can find the old school hits. Okay, so it's not in my, it's in the computer, but it's actually selected as Spotify. And of course we're going to go down to old school hits, drag and drop that, and it should be right in the library, which I think is really cool. Old school hits, scroll all the way down, there's The Look of Love, 80s New Wave, and then the rest goes into the 90s. Oh yeah. So music, BPM Supreme, so I can know what songs have been downloaded from BPM Supreme, which ones haven't. And 90s number 80, or so we're doing the 90s. So that goes under the 90s party. 90s party. So for people who were around in the 90s, there's a playlist just for them. That's for if I DJ for a crowd whose childhood lasted through the years of 1990 to 1999, and then that playlist is just for them, including 90s rock. And old school is for like 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s. There's my summer party to get through those summer gigs, and it's all organized. So I guess we're good to go on DJ Pro 2. And there's my Spotify, which automatically has all my playlists on there. So once I sign in with the correct Spotify account, boom, there's all my playlists. And I'm actually using Tune My Music. Yep, there's Tune My Music. And it's transferring all of my playlists from, it's transferring the songs, the albums, and the artist from Apple Music to Spotify. So I'll have all my library. Yeah, I'll have all of my libraries. yeah, I'll have all the songs, the album, the artists from Apple Music to Spotify, because I am ditching Apple Music for right now until the Apple Card comes out. It'll be convenient for my Apple devices. If I want to play music on the Apple TV, I can use Apple Music. But that won't be until the summertime when the Apple Card comes out. So I am temporarily not a Apple Music user anymore. So yeah, I'm no longer a subscriber of Apple Music anymore. I've switched to Spotify. It's a lot easier, more convenient, a better money saver because it is $9.99 a month compared to Apple Music where it's $9.99 a month. And I don't want to spend an extra $9.99 a month for a service that I'm not going to use anymore. So I've switched to Spotify. It works a lot better than Apple Music based on my current experiences. Because with the iTunes app on my Mac, it doesn't want to search Apple Music within your library. It's supposed to do that because of convenience. So it's actually supposed to do that. It's supposed to, see what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to search your Apple Music from your library. So yeah, it's supposed to search your library and Apple Music together. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe it needs to be updated or something. I don't know. Maybe there's something that isn't going right with iTunes, so I switched to Spotify, which works a lot better. So let's say I'm in my library, like in the songs, and I want to search something. I can just type it in. I can just type it right in. And I'm not really sure if I'll be switching to Apple Music anytime soon. I mean, it's not supported by any DJ software at all, except for Megaseg, which is a very boring piece of software that doesn't even work with my Numark Party Mix. So let's take a look at Megaseg and see what controllers work with that. Megaseg. So we'll take a look at that. Here we go, Megaseg. And we're taking a look at some of their controller mobile DJ software. Okay, here we go. Controllers that work super well, like Denon's MC4000, the Pioneer DDJ SX3 and SX2, the American Audio VMS5, the Pioneer DDJ SB2, the Numark NS7, the DDJ SR, the DDJ RB, basically the professional controllers. The Control S4 MK2, Denon's MC6000 Mark II, the Mixtrack Edge, the Pioneer DDJ WeGo, the Numark Mixtrack Pro 2, Pioneer's DDJ S1 and DDJ SX, the Numark NS6, the Numark DJ2Go, the original one, and also the Contour Design Stuttle Pro V2. So some of those controllers that I just announced work with Megaseg, which are basically pro controllers. So it's not really for beginners, more as it is with professionals. And that is the only DJ application that works well with Apple Music. If you don't have Apple Music, if you have Apple Music and you want a more beginner piece of software, then you have to switch streaming music services in order for it to work. Like with DJ Pro 2, you have to get Spotify. With Virtual DJ, you need Deezer or SoundCloud. Or you can get the Content Unlimited service. And if you have something like Serato, you'll have to get Tidal or SoundCloud. I mean, it all depends on the DJ application you're using. Depends on what service you're supposed to get a paid subscription to. But if you're using both Virtual DJ and Serato, my best bet is to go towards SoundCloud. Because, you know, they have some of the biggest libraries in the history of streaming music. So, I mean, but it does cost more per month. $12.99 a month. $12.99. I mean, I don't know what's going on. I mean, that's way too expensive for a guy like me, who is just starting out as a DJ and really needs to stay under the budget of under $10 a month for a music streaming service. And I bought this application with a gift card, and I'm going to get my money's worth out of it. So I deleted Serato and Virtual DJ so it won't confuse me of which application to download and what software to open up when I start my DJ gigs. So DJ Pro is what I'll be sticking with because it's so convenient to use. All my libraries have been set up, and there's no going back to Serato or Virtual DJ. There's no going back. I mean, it's so convenient having this application. It's so compatible with my MacBook Air. So that's why I chose that application over Serato Virtual DJ. I mean, Virtual DJ, it's not as responsive. I mean, it's stable, but it's very, very cluttered. I mean, that's one word to describe Virtual DJ, and that is clutter. Lots and lots of clutter, which makes it so hard to navigate through your library because you have to do many different taps on the browse knob, trying to find the right, the right playlist or the right set list. I mean, it's just so difficult and so confusing because you have to do different clicks just to find the right song in the right folder. I mean, even though it's labeled correctly, it's just so hard to navigate through your entire library. So I decided to ditch Virtual DJ and move on to, DJ Pro 2. And Serato didn't have as many features as the Pro version. I had Serato DJ Lite, which was the beginner version of Serato. I will upgrade at some point in the future to Serato DJ Pro. Yeah, I will upgrade to Serato DJ Pro at some point in the future when I upgrade my DJ controller. As of right now, I'm using the Numark Party Mix, and it works just fine. I mean, it's fully featured. It has some of the controls and features that a party DJ like me would need. And maybe we'll find another controller within the price range. And it still works with DJ Pro because it is a really great piece of software. And it has really helped me a lot becoming a better DJ. And when I was using DJ Pro 2 in the garage, it was very responsive. I found my song within seconds, and it had a smooth transition from one song to the next. Because, I'm a party DJ, and I need all of the music sources I can get. So that's why I chose DJ Pro 2. And that's what made me make the switch from Apple Music to Spotify. I mean, Apple Music is not there yet when it comes to being a DJ streaming service, but pretty soon it will. It's not used, by every DJ because, as you know, Megaseg is very, very expensive. It's like in the hundreds. I mean, if you go to the App Store and you look up Megaseg, let's look up Megaseg. Megaseg DJ. $100 for Megaseg DJ. What the heck? I mean, it's the only DJ application to work with your Apple Music library. So if you've been building your Apple Music library for years, then this is the one you want. But you gotta have a compatible controller. If you don't have a compatible controller, just look at whatever controller you have, and then download that piece of software. But you can also use DJ Pro if you have a beginner controller like the Numark Party Mix, because there's a lot of people who have a Numark Party Mix and can still use DJ Pro alongside or as a replacement for Serato and Virtual DJ. Even though Serato and Virtual DJ make the Numark Party Mix fully featured, but it's not, Serato doesn't have as many features as Serato DJ Pro. And Serato DJ Pro is very expensive, just like Virtual DJ is very expensive to get the full version of both, or one or the other. So I just bought a very cheap DJ application from the App Store called DJ Pro. And I actually got it as a birthday gift because it was from a Apple gift card, an App Store gift card that I put into my Mac, and then it was easy for me to download this application and start using it right away. And it showed that it was compatible with the MacBook Air. It has to be any 64-bit processor and the latest version of Mac OS. But we don't really know what's going to happen in the next version of Algorithms DJ Pro. Let's see if this app needs to be updated, Algorithms DJ Pro. So we'll go to Updates, and I guess all the apps are up to date. And with the compatibility of this MacBook Air, this application is very, very stable. See, Serato is not as stable on the MacBook Air. It needs a 1.7 gigahertz processor to run, smoothly. I have a 1.6 gigahertz processor. I'm a 0.1 gigahertz short from Serato DJ running, smooth on my computer. When I was looking for a DJ machine, this is the one we chose, and I didn't know it had a 1.6, well, I did know that it had a 1.6 gigahertz processor, because I was going to run Serato on it, and it was so laggy, especially when it first opened up. And once it first opened up, it was, it was very plain sailing, which means it worked, smoothly with no issues. But Serato DJ is not really the type of application I would run on a 1.6 gigahertz MacBook Air from 2018. So I had to choose between Virtual DJ or DJ Pro, and I chose DJ Pro because it was a birthday gift and it's just a lot easier for me to use as a DJ, as a party DJ. And plus it's got Spotify integration, and Spotify is something I fell in love with years ago when I got my iPod Touch and I needed a music streaming service to have a more music discovery tool because I no longer had a satellite radio and I needed a new way to, you know, discover new music, and that was with Spotify. And this application has really helped me a lot. And the DJ genres are only exclusive to DJ Pro 2 because it is a DJ application and it gives you some of the most compatible, it gives you some of the best genres that a DJ plays at a gig, which I think is super neat. So we're going to close out of Spotify right now because it is running above the 8 gigabytes of RAM. So we're going to put everything out of the way. And we're going to move my computer out of the way so I can relax for the rest of the night and still have my computer continue doing its thing. So we got to make sure nothing else is running on the computer except for Tune My Music. And we got to make sure that nothing else is running besides Tune My Music, which this one is. We need to close that one out. We need to close this out as well, the Finder application. And then maximize it. And that should do it for right now. But yeah, Serato is a uncompatible DJ software for a 1.6 gigahertz MacBook Air. And Virtual DJ, in my experiences with Virtual DJ, is too cluttered and it's confusing, especially navigating through your entire music library, and it's just a mess, a complete mess. So I chose DJ Pro, which then gave me the idea of getting Spotify Premium for $9.99 a month to use with DJ Pro 2 alongside, you know, my day-to-day use. In the car, when I'm on the back porch, or wherever. And it is such a convenient application. I even have it on my tablet just in case I want to listen to music on my tablet. Like, I can bring the tablet, I can bring my headphones, and I can put on the headphones and listen to Spotify with no problem, which I think is really cool. Here it is. So I can then listen, you know, I can use this as a music listening device if my computer is busy doing something very, very intensive. So, yeah, it's a great application. It's been around for quite a long time. And with this, I can manage my playlist right here on the tablet. My computer is doing some intensive tasks like what it's doing right now, transferring my music library, my entire music library from Apple Music to Spotify. That way I can just update through Spotify. Here is Spotify, and it is a well-known music streaming app. It's actually one of the very first music streaming apps to hit the market, way before Apple Music, way before Tidal and Deezer, and well, Pandora and Spotify were the two main ones that most people used. So, let me see here. Go to my playlist. I can search my entire library right here on Spotify. And I can also listen to Spotify when I'm at my grandma's house when I bring the Roku Express. I mean, that is amazing. Talk about sheer convenience. So let's see how it sounds with the tablet. Let's see here. We're going to search a song. Here we go. Boy with Love. Wow. I'm impressed. Whoa, I'm impressed. But yeah, we will talk more about Spotify later, and we'll give you guys updates on Spotify. I mean, it's a great application for listening to music. I mean, it's got some of the obscure music that I like to listen to that I couldn't find on Apple Music. I mean, it pretty much has almost the identical music library as Apple Music, but it sounds better. It's got 320 kilobits per second, whereas Apple Music's got 256 kilobits per second. And also, it's better for DJs, especially if you're using DJ Pro 2. If you're using Serato, then go with Tidal or SoundCloud. Or if you have Virtual DJ, then go for Deezer or SoundCloud. So, I think that's about it, because we pretty much covered pretty much everything. I mean, this is only the beginning of my subscription to Spotify Premium, and it's only going to get better. And what's also really great about Spotify before we close out for the night is that I get to use it at church. You know, I can use my playlist at church because they do have a paid Spotify Premium account, you know, for, you know, their middle school ministry, high school ministry, children's ministry if we need to get Spotify in the children's ministry. But it's mostly the student ministry that has a Spotify Premium account, and then I can access my playlist right there on the computer, on the 2011 iMac at my church's Beach Church, Adventure Beach building. So yeah, I do go to Beach Church, and our children's ministry is Adventure Beach, but our student ministries actually share the Adventure Beach building, so on their Spotify Premium, I can then go to my playlists if I would need to play something random, you know, for our walking in music, or if I wanted to add a song or two to their playlist. I mean, I could actually do that. It's so convenient. Very convenient. But it's going to take me some time to get used to my Spotify Premium account. But we will update you guys throughout the summer when I use it at my DJ gigs, and tell you guys how cool it is to use Spotify at my DJ gigs, my private DJ gigs. So with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because you do not want to miss all the new videos that are coming out in 2019, especially when we get to the summer, like, you know, future DJ gig logs. Because our DJ gig logs will come June 2nd, and the video won't be uploaded till June 3rd, because it'll be 7, 8 o'clock at night, and I'll still have to edit the video, upload it, and it'll take a lot of time. So I guess June 3rd is a great time to upload my DJ gig log for our church picnic, which, you know, I can then go to my DJ Pro app, my DJ Pro 2 app by algorithm, and go to my local library, and it won't get mixed in with my streaming library, which I think is really cool. So, I mean, that's just really neat. Really neat. So, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, because you do not want to miss all the new videos that are coming out for the rest of this year, even when we get to the summer, like future DJ gig logs. And I will catch you guys in the next one. This DJ Cool Thing, out.